I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Detroit Lions.
Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping like bang, tricks, bouncing to the groove. All by itself, that's the new move. Where I'm from, you like to go I'm fucking up the gang, I'm singing house. I ain't showing it what they call it. She said the pool palace, I straight for blank head. I said you good at it. What you do, just you and your crew. Yeah, you got the money for thugs, doing it to the
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go from Ford Field. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. 35-yard line. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ball game.
Like this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked up by Amik Robertson.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Goff to the throw here on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Now deep shot for Amon-Ra. That is caught. What a throw. Amon-Ra, safe grab. Touchdown Detroit. Now Jake Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. down. It's Bates to kick this one away. To return, here's Ray Davis. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
In motion goes Cooks. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And this is not going to work at all. He'll dive, get what he can. We're going to lose yardage on this play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
So third down and 13.
From the gun, it's Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. That's well done. They get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
16 yards.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Quickly to Shakir on the RPO. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 22 yards for the pickup there. Good for a Bills first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
In motion, Shakir. Allen goes with a pop pass. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Gain of 4 yards. That's another Bills first down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Bills first down.
Now this looks like a design run. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards. And now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
1st and
from the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short game. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
And he's so close to breaking the play, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
Some extra bulk out there. They're going to roll the dice and go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Oh, big hole left side. Jahmyr Gibbs. Inside the 10. And he is gone. 97 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
On the return, it's Ty Johnson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now, Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Coles. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's another Bills.
1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
Here's Allen to throw. Quickly out to Coleman on the wide receiver screen. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
He'll get this out wide.
Allen's pass. Complete to Khalil Shakir. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 7.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
6-yard line.
One more time going up top with Allen. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Again, it's Allen to the air. And he's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, it certainly has, Mike, and I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they've bounced back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the first quarter, and they cut into that lead. I have a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. He's going to let that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision. As this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Lions ball to begin this second quarter. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up. Goff in the pistol. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will go all the way. Davison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On first down, it's Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's 2nd and 8.
To the air, on 2nd down, here's Allen. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
45, it's 1st and 10. He'll go play action with Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8 from the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. Past midfield to the 45. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown Detroit. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Davis now to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Allen now on 2nd down. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for Bills.
Here's Cook. He'll take this forward for about a yard of pass. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the gun, Josh Allen. This pass right side taken in by Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it. From the gun, here is Allen. Pass, punt by Shakir.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it will wind up being a first down. That is caught out wide on the RPO, and he'll be out of bounds down at the 20. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Allen. to the left side. It's caught by Shakir. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Throwing again is Allen. We'll go back to Shakir. He's got another one. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Throw once more. Here's Allen. Rolling right. And he will kick this one across into the end zone. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Prater on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Goff to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Detroit Lions.
Goff to throw on 1st down. Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown Lions. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Bates is good with the extra point. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. Johnson now to return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Handoff, Gibbs running left. Room to run inside the 40. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will extend this third quarter lead.
Lions 42. Bills 21.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he's got Homer. It's complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
16 yards. And the Bills first down.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
First down.
From the gun. Throw here for Allen. Short pass taken in by Knox. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's going to go down. It's a sack, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Defensively, they got a little too eager, as we could see. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air once more is Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards.
And the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, hustling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. The RPO, that's going to be caught by Cooks. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards.
Now it is 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal.
Allen going to throw again. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him,
To the goal line and in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
we were talking during the break, Mike, we felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run play action. Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain
How
of
about 25 yards
play.
to start the drive?
And the
First down.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard
On
line.
first and 10, here's Gibbs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 24 now, here is second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 24.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
It's a gain of 4.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
They're down and 3. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he will score again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Johnson now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. To throw on first and 10, Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Bills first down.
On first and 10, it's Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
15 yards. That's another Bills first down.
Allen on first down. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
To throw again, it's Allen. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to be third down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He's got his man. That's Kincaid. Second time they've connected on the drive. And this one goes for 17 yards.
That's another Bills first down.
Again, it's Allen to the air. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first
A
down.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the Lions.
On second down, Cook. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Amik Robertson's there to bring him down.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
On third and 1, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. He will not be able to get to the end. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
It's 4th
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Allen going to throw for it. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. And that ball incomplete over the middle. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield.
He was covered by,
and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Goff in the pistol. That's caught by Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
For a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 19-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get their man, and it's no gain.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And he's got another one. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On 1st down, it's Allen. He'll air one out for Palmer. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That's caught. It's Jackson Hall. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Bills 1st down.
On 1st down, Allen. That one downfield for Cooks. He's done it. And he will go all the way. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now Prater to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills are able to edge a bit closer.
Lions 56, Bills 35.
3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
A run here with Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's brought down by Shaq Thompson. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Throwing here is gone. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On third down, they go with Gibbs. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down. In motion goes Cooks. We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. Oh, he's got a man open, and it's caught. And he will take this one in. 81 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Prater on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills are able to cut into the deficit.
Lions 56, Bills 42.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he's going to be taken down. It'll be a short pickup. A lot of work going into a short gain, but at least it is a positive one. Straight ahead with Gibbs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
2 brings up second and 8.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. It's now
So
third
2
and
minutes
8.
left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
11 more yards.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
First down.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
By Larry
The The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At the 20-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. The pressure's going to get there again. He's forced down once more.
Brings up third down.
They'll run with Gibbs.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. In this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
That's going to be caught, and he's going to be brought down, but the double pass works to perfection.
A gain of
Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their second. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th.
First down, Bills.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. They'll go back to Shakir. He's got another one. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
And that's going to do it. It'll put him over 200 receiving yards in the game. What a performance. That grab also comes with a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. Throwing again, it's Allen. Short pass taken in by Knox. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Bills first down.
Throwing again is Allen. On the run to the right. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction. He's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
It is 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Throwing now, Allen. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. He's to midfield.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense could just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Here's Gibbs. And the clock will stop. Timeout called with 5 seconds remaining.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Gibbs. And he'll be be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
There's a third down and 4. On the handoff, this is good. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Lions. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.
Of a model that's so typical. Body of a donut, that's so typical. Turn like a god, that's so typical. And he's still modest, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical, visual. I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave. I'm trying to get me paid. I'm trying to move and shake. I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great. I'm getting used to change. Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of the dominance, that's so typical. Turn like a god, that's so typical. And he's still modest, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule.
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jook up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll put through north to the voice, get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious.
Yes, sir. I needed that. Yeah, I needed that.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing. Numbering 70,000 strong.
Yes, sir. I needed that.
And they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi Stadium. Coming up, a contest.
Now look, you know what he said? He said, come on, let's play Lions versus Lions. Oh, now you want to play me with the same team.
Francisco 49ers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off from Levi Stadium. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
6-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And a nice 70-yard chunk on the opening snap of this game.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And if these guys are not careful, he's going to run this opening drive right into the end zone.
Yeah, I think we're seeing and feeling an offensive front and running back who've come ready to play. This defense, they may want to buckle their chin straps a bit.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He's running with it. And Prescott finds him at first as he slides down to end the run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun is Prescott. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Now he's past the 25. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
From the red zone now. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing again is Dak. Short pass brought in. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game.
It's going to be first and goal now.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is first and goal. Up the gut they go with Williams. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. George Pickens, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. In the pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Hands around him, he's got space. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the 49er first down.
First down, Purdy to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it sets up second down. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
On third down, Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Well, is caught by the back. And as we kind of expected, it does not work out. So a little surprised to see him go for it. They're headed off after they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
He was brought down by Jason Kennard. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Dak out of the pistol. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down, Dallas.
We've set of downs from 37. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Finds a seam down the middle. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pull that in front further, 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Zacharoo to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Has a hole left, room to run. Hits the 20. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Straight ahead with Williams. And his game is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. That's the end of our opening quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Connecting on a slant. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
On second down, a run with Williams. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Davis gets it from the gun. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
And this one doesn't go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. Dak now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 13-point lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Window to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. He's got room to roam. The 50. He's at the 30. The 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a one-score game in the first half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49ers 14. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to the air, Prescott. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Dallas.
Dak throwing again. Completed here to Tolbert. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Another throw for Prescott. In the hands of Flanoy. Complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want to throw it into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Now it's Prescott again. Brought in. They'll maybe get 2 out of that, so that play brings us to the 2-minute warning. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Give to Williams from the gun. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a...
And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Window to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Reeled in by George Kittle. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 37 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the 1st. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Pretty throwing here on 1st. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
At the 21-yard line.
Looking to throw, Purdy. He'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
2nd and 12 at the Cowboys' 23-yard line.
To throw again, it's Purdy. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49ers 41. Set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. That's Flanoy, he's got it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Looking slant route, complete. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
So first down from the 41. From the gun is Prescott. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jason Pinnock picks it. And the 49ers might be able to get some points late after the interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Purdy on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Here's the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Garindo to return it. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Logan Wilson on
Dose of the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Off the play fake. Purdy. To the left side. Wheeled in by Kittle. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Offense up to the line fast.
4-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Play action now. Purdy. Left throw finds Kittle. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, Purdy to throw. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's got a man left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
Gain of 12 yards. And the 49er first down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Another run for Williams. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
1st down, Cowboys.
First down from the 42. Prescott here from the gun. Finds him over the middle. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. To get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Catch made. And he's all the way to the edge and out of bounds along the line. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
The 5-yard line.
Dak throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Prescott to throw once more. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
The Cowboys field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. and he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. Completed to his running back. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They got 21 yards on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
49er first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And you just get the play off. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Here's McCaffrey. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? 3rd and long for him here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Pass brought in by Jennings. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Brought down at the 26.
Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 2. That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. Into the hands of Kittle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He was taken down.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 1.
Back to throw it. Hits his running back. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 4th quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Now Purdy leading the offense up to go for 2.
The 49ers will line up for the 2.
Trying the toss here for 2. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt.
Cowboys 31. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. Good work so far. He's got room. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
First down now, ball at the 33. First down, here's Dak. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Back to the air, Prescott. That's Lamb running the slant. And no first down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard, and he'd have had it.
And this is third down.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Putting a receiver in motion. Looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. He'll throw it. To the left and wheeled in by Ferguson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
First down. A gain of 1 yard.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
There's got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Cowboys trail by a field goal. Second down now, they need 7. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Dumped off to his running back. Shoots away from one. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Up the gun they go with Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He'll look to throw it. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rusher for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he is to throw. Brought in inside the 20. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be good for Dallas. First down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A handoff to Williams. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Setting up to pass. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. 49ers into the dime defensively. Third down. Running for the marker with Williams. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. Williams will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot. They could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. Here he is to throw. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. They call the timeout with 4 seconds remaining, and we're going to get ready to potentially see overtime.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
One final shot here. And it's incomplete on third and goal. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. No easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.